loves. Maya is here. I am sensuality and love coach. And today I would like to talk about how to navigate the pattern when you both are triggered in your relationship interaction and how to get out of this place. I love love. I love relationships, and I love to learning how to turn the tension into pleasure and expansion and love. I am truly believe that you can make any relationship work. And it's just a matter of knowing what is it that you need to feel safe and what is it that your partner needs to feel safe. So the mastery comes from knowing how to self-soothe and how to soothe your partner so you can work with their nervous system. And before we dive into today's content, if you interested in those things, if you want to have more juicy love in your life, please follow to get notified for my new videos with a lot of juicy, delicious tips and information. So I also want to say at the beginning that do not buy into a mass culture idea that a good relationship never has conflicts, or in a good relationship, you're never going to get triggered or upset. It is not true. Relationship by nature designed to evoke us to evolve and become a better person. And the way we're doing it by learning those things where we lose our presence, right? Where we lose, in a way, our ground, where we're getting more vulnerable or when we're getting more reactive. And the way it happens is because your partner holds, in a way, a mirror for you, where you can see certain things about your behavior or certain things about how you show up or things about what is it that you're afraid of, right? And then it's up to you. What do you do with this information, right? Are you taking it personally? Are you projecting it? Are you rejecting it? Right here, you have a full freedom how to deal with it. My philosophy is everything that your partner brings up that makes you feel uncomfortable, angry, it's an opportunity to look into what it is that I am not giving to myself, where it is where I am playing small, and how can I become bigger? Meaning, right, like be more courageous, more vulnerable, more open, more present, more responsible, more proactive, and list goes on and on, right? So when you get triggered, your partner is doing you a favor, right? So that's an important thing to kind of like lay out, and don't freak out about those conflicts. All of those conflicts, misunderstandings are happening for you. They're not happening to you. I would say exception probably only if, right, it's a abuse or violation that crosses boundaries of your physical or emotional space. So when we are triggered and when our partner is triggered, we're not present. So in those moments when you both start spinning into criticism or being negative or shutting down or feeling yourself as a victim, that's a sign that I am not present. I'm not safe in my body. I am not in my heart. I'm just thinking how to protect and defend myself. When you are in this state, there will be no resolution. So it's better to say, you know what? Let's pause, right? We're not right now in the state where we can resolve this. I don't want to say things that I don't mean and that I will regret. So I don't want to engage on this topic anymore, right? And if you can, go outside, move your body, get a fresh air, right? Give some kind of a movement. And there's so many other techniques how to do emotional release, which I am teaching in my programs or in one-on-one work. So if you're interested in those, please feel free to reach out. But it's better to stop and not go deep, not trying to prove anything. One big mistake that people do in those moments, they start defend themselves. And it's a bad idea, because when you're defending yourself, what another person is hearing is, I was right, right? Because if I were wrong, why would you defend yourself? You would admit, right? Or you would say, no, you're crazy, right? You would not have that charge. So when we're going to defend ourselves, it's almost like we're taking the bait, because there's part of us that actually feeling or thinking the same. We're defending ourselves when we're feeling accused, meaning that we are feeling that we are being wronged. So we're trying to defend ourselves. And if we're doing from a victimhood place, or if we're doing it in a very emotional way, it activates your partner system, right? And logically, you might be saying the right things. Energetically, right? And in their body, they are feeling, if you are freaking out so much about something that I said, means that I have all the rights to freak out too, right? So it's kind of like we start multiplying the freak out. So don't take the bait and don't defend yourself, right? If your partner telling you that stuff that you done wrong, if you capable of, right, if you're not triggered yourself, if you're understanding, right, what's happening to them, try to understand what is it in that action that makes them feel unsafe, because people get emotional and triggered when they are not feeling safe. And there's many different reasons why you do not feel safe, right? Where we feeling that our status, our authority, right, being threatened, right? Or maybe it's around fairness. Maybe something was unfair, right? Or they feeling that it was unfair. Maybe it's around communication. Something was not communicated to them properly, right? So those things, they will create a feeling of unsafety. And then the person will start to react to that feeling of unsafety depending on what is their pattern, right? Some people shutting down, some people becoming angry. So there's different dynamics. So if you can, try to understand what is it that makes them feel unsafe. And if you know them good enough, you probably know how to make them feel more safe, more loved, right? So they most likely just need reassurance, and they need actually you partnering up with them, not going against them. And that's basically the main key of all the conflicts, where we are standing against each other instead of working together. That is usually the easiest way out, is when one person is able to recognize, oh, they are triggered, they are not safe, and take care of what it is that their partner needs to feel safe. That is a basic, kind of like a foundational technique that will help you to navigate those tough spots and not create more unnecessary drama. And if you're interested in learning more, you can absolutely click there below and schedule a consultation with me. I do a lot of coaching on relationship dynamics, feminine, masculine polarity, and how to create more conscious, tantric, epic love life. I'll see you soon.